And I'm wondering, do you have any regrets?
Absolutely, yes. I feel so sorry for a lot of the choices I've made. I also feel like I've learned so much and like I grew as a person.
Have you apologized to anyone?
Yes, I did.
Why do you dress like that? Like that? What's you wearing? You look poor.
This is a nice... I'm pregnant and maternity clothes are hard to...
I'm Frank Black from Monroe High School, and I have an appointment with Mr. Morgan.
You're the young man who's writing the article for the school paper.
Yes, ma'am, that's me. I want to know everything there is to know about being a pilot. What airports does Pan Am fly to? What does a pilot make in the air? Who tells them where they're going to fly to?
Whoa, sort of, just take them one at a time.
All right.
Something I took up even as a kid. I didn't watch a lot of television. I don't watch a lot of television now, and I certainly very rarely go to movies. And so when it was announced that Leo was the person picked to play the part, I really knew nothing about him. My sons weren't too happy that it was Leo.
Jordan, Jean-Jacques Sorel.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you.
You'll understand when you're in the fucking
okay.
Need a bigger couch for guests.
Yeah. I don't understand, I'm sorry.
I'm curious about your bank secrecy laws here.
Everybody, this is a really strange year for me. It's the first year that
No, but honestly, you're a very nice woman, but you're starting to get to the point. It's obviously just the hatchet shop here, so I'm kind of pretty much ready to move on.
There's nothing hatchet about it. Liking you.
No, but honestly,
I'm just.
You're a very nice woman, but you're starting to get to the point. It's obvious.
visionaries like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. This morning, Elizabeth Holmes is part of the new Time 100 list just out. Her mission is to allow blood testing in every drugstore at a fraction of Medicare costs. Her innovation has fueled anticipation in the healthcare industry and made Holmes the world's youngest female self-made billionaire.
First people that we served came into our wellness centers was a quadriplegic and came in asking if they could do a finger stick.
Elizabeth Holmes was sentenced today to 11.25 years in prison. This is her punishment for 4 counts of criminal fraud. In January, a jury found her guilty of defrauding investors and their
proud to be a partner at the Mashable Social Good Summit because we believe in the importance of a convergence of technology and
regulatory environment, it's virtually impossible to violate rules. And this is something that the public really doesn't understand. And if you read things in the new firm, for example, alone, we trade in excess of $1 trillion a year. So, and that's one firm. You know, so when you look at the scope of the trading that goes on today in Wall Street.
What are you talking about? Of course they're investments. I made them up. They're on every statement. I made them up. I've seen the trades. They're fake. All fake. Basically just a big Ponzi scheme.
Morning, everyone. I'm Katie Couric here in New York, where Bernard Madoff has just been sentenced for the biggest investment fraud in Wall Street history. A federal judge ordered Madoff, who is 71 years old, to serve a maximum 150 years in prison. Now, that is what prosecutors had asked for. Meanwhile, Madoff's lawyer said 12 years was more appropriate. Before the sentencing, Madoff turned to his victims and said, "I am sorry." He told the court, quote, "I cannot offer you an excuse for my behavior. How do you excuse lying to your brother and your 2 sons? How do you excuse lying and deceiving a wife who stood by you for 50 years and still does?" And he added, "I live in a tormented state knowing all the pain and suffering I have created."